So how y'all doing? My name is Scott King, and as you can see, I'm a sexy beast. On camera is Bob, and next to me is Boot. We are here on the Blood Harvest finale, and we're going to show you how to beat on an expert. So, let's go. Now, there used to be some really cheap ways to beat it. There was the Jesus Tractor and a few other things, but Valve started patching those, so we thought it'd be nice to have a legitimate walkthrough on how to beat the level. Try to find any gas tanks that are around and do your best to conserve them. When you get to the end, you're going to need two types of fire to destroy the tank. So whether that's two gas tanks, two Molotovs, it really doesn't matter. Just you're going to need something. Now when you get to the corner of the train here, there used to always be a tank attack. But that's one of the things that Valve has patched. And now it seems to be that there's always an incoming attack or there's a wedge. So just do your best to get through whatever you're facing. Go ahead and kill them, and then move forward. When you get to the middle of the map, you're going to need at least one person with full health. It really helps if you have at least two. If one of you is low or the computer's low, don't worry about it. What you're going to have them do is kill themselves anyway, so it's not a big deal. So the two of you with the most health are going to go ahead and move forward to the little cliff that's over here. What you're going to do then is have one person basically commit suicide. They're going to run forward, wake the horde, and hopefully get boomered on. If that happens, it's really good because then all the other zombies will attack that person, and everyone else can rush safely to the house. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and rush and commit suicide, and then Bob's going to follow and simply make it behind me. Here we go. Running. Hey, look, a zombie. Running. Up. I see a boomer. I let myself get boomered on, and boom. Bob makes it all the way to the house without being attacked once. So the strategy is basically, if you have less than 50% health, go ahead and get yourself killed. Because why? When you respawn in the house, you'll have 50% health. So it's just a nice thing to do. Now once you get to the barn house, and once everyone ends up alive again, your goal is to find as many gas tanks or Molotovs that you can. So make sure you check all the bedrooms and stuff upstairs. After that, move down to the barn. Check the side of the barn. A lot of times there will be 2 or 3 gas tanks here along the side. Then go ahead and make your way upstairs onto the loft of the barn. And often you'll find Molotovs on this table, though it seems pretty random and sometimes you don't find them at all. And once you have at least 2 types of fire, then you are good to go. Now, the main strategy, once you've gotten to the farmhouse, is to go ahead and hold up in the bathroom. What you'll want to do is you'll have at least one person sit on the toilet. I don't know, maybe they're constipated, who knows. And then you'll have someone else sit in the tub. Maybe they're dirty, who knows. And then if you have a third or fourth person, just have them crouch in front of the other two. The horde will come, and you'll just kind of sit here for a very, very long time, killing people over and over and over again. So it gets kind of boring, so I'm just going to fast forward just a tad, because, yeah, there's no reason just to sit here and watch us kill zombies. So here we are now. We're already fighting the horde. Francis is a computer, and he kind of got on our nerves, so we just go ahead and killed him just because he's annoying. One of the good things about sitting here, too, is that you can shoot through the walls. And if you hear a boomer, it's nice to go ahead and just start having one person shoot through the wall, and hopefully they'll kill them. So here we are. We're just tearing people apart. Wait for the tank to come. We'll go ahead and jump ahead to that. So when the first tank comes, what you're going to do is either take a Molotov, if you have Molotovs, or grab your gas can and lead the tank over to the silos. The silos are really nice because what you do is you light the tank on fire and let them chase you in a circle. And because the silos are so big, he can't climb over them and he can't throw things through them. So it's a really safe way to deal with tanks that pretty much tear you apart any other way. So, yeah, here's the tank. We're lighting him on fire, and we are just running in circles. Once the tank's dead, what you're going to do is make your way back to the bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to that. And as you can see, Boot and Bob are back in the bathroom. I, unfortunately, didn't make it back. And they're just going to hold up and deal with the second wave of zombies. Yeah, so here's Bob and Boot. They're just going to go ahead and keep killing zombies until the second tank comes. A good way to know the tank is coming is the zombies will stop attacking, or it'll get real quiet, or if you do have your subtitles on, occasionally it'll tell you that the tank is coming. So I think that's one of the things that Valve had patched, because I've noticed in the past 2 weeks or so, the subtitles just aren't as accurate as they used to be. Alright, so the zombies have died down, so Bob's going to go ahead and grab a gas tank, and Boot and him are going to go ahead and make their way to the silo again. We're just going to go ahead and do the same thing we did last time, light the tank on fire, let them chase him until it dies, and then this time, instead of rushing back to the bathroom, they're both going to go ahead and rush toward the rescue vehicle. Alright, so here they go. Alright, so as I said, they're just going to do what they did the first time. They're going to go ahead and lead the tank to the silos, and they're going to light him on fire and let him chase him until he dies. Here's Bob setting the gas can down, getting ready for him. Boot's hanging back on purpose just to make sure, one, he knew where the tank was, and two, to make sure the tank was following him in this direction. So once the tank comes around the corner, go ahead and light the bad boy on fire. He will burn, and it's just a matter of running around in a circle until he dies, you know? Ring around the roses, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, the tank falls down. Yay, pancakes! So, as you can see, they're just slowly going around the silos, waiting for the tank to die. Now, because you're rushing toward the rescue vehicle, what you might want to do to make sure you actually make it is have one person rush ahead, like as you saw Boot just did right now, when the tank's almost dead. So now Bob's running forward. You can see the vehicle coming on the right of the screen. You can get swarmed really, really bad rushing to the vehicle. So that's why, as I said, it's real nice to have at least one person maybe run ahead right before the tank dies. And here we go. That's how you can beat the Blood Harvest finale on Expert. It works with 4 players, it works with 3 players, and it does actually work with 2 players, so it can be kind of hard. So there you go. Hopefully this will help you beat the level that kicked our asses for many, many days.